In this CNA skills video, we will demonstrate the proper way to perform a partial bed bath and back rub in detail. In this scenario, the candidate is asked to bathe a resident who is in bed and who is not able to help with his or her bathing. For testing purposes only, you are only required to wash one half of the body, starting with the face, down to the waist, and including the back. The partial bed bath skill for the nurse assistant exam will be performed on a mannequin that is lying in bed. The nurse evaluator can only offer assistance by holding the mannequin on its side when cleaning the back. The nurse will be speaking on behalf of the mannequin. The skill instruction will require you to wash one partial side of the body, and the testing candidate will choose either the right or the left side. Begin the skill by washing, rinsing, and drying your hands thoroughly using the techniques previously shown in Chapter 4. If you are unsure of the proper CNA hand washing technique, please refer back to Chapter 4 and review the hand washing video carefully. As always, before beginning any skill, it is important to have clean hands. Improper hand washing can result in exam failure, therefore it is vital that you know how and when to wash your hands. Now, in order to complete the skill, we will begin gathering the supplies. Gather the following supplies located on the supply cart: 1 bath towel, 1 hand towel, 2 washcloths, a bath blanket, clean patient gown. This skill does not require gloves. Next, dress your table with the hand towel as your barrier and lay your supplies out to be used. Open the second drawer of the bedside cabinet and gather the following supplies: soap, lotion, 2 water basins. Place all supplies on top of barriers on bedside table. Prepare resident for bath by folding sheet down halfway. Place bath blanket over the sheet, covering the resident. Place the bath towel under the patient, on the side that you're going to be bathing, laying from the top of the head to alongside of the resident. Leave resident with call light within reach and go get water.
You want to get your water now, okay? How do you like it? Nice
Take
and
only
warm?
1 basin to the sink. Turn the faucet on with a barrier, such as a paper towel. You will need to fill the basin with warm water and fill to 1.5 to 2 according to the numbers on the inside of the basin. Turn water off with paper towel and bring basin back to the room. Pour half of the water into the other basin. This creates 1 basin for soap and washing and 1 basin for rinsing. Ask the patient if they would like to test the water.
Okay, I'm back. Would you like to test the water? Okay, yes, it's nice and warm like you like it.
Put both washcloths into basin and bring the table around to the side of the bed. Ensure all your equipment has been prepped and standing within arm's reach. Choose a basin to be used strictly for soap and 1 for rinse. Begin by squeezing out your washcloth and making a bath mitt. A bath mitt can be easily created by placing the edge of the rectangular washcloth in the palm of your hand, using your thumb to hold it in place. Wrap the cloth around your 4 fingers and then fold the excess underneath. The bath mitt allows you to easily use separate portions of the washcloth on different parts of the body to help prevent transmission of microorganisms from one eye to the other. Begin washing the face. Do not use soap on the face. Soap has a drying effect, and the face, which is exposed to the air more than other body parts, tends to be drier. Begin with the eyes, wiping inside to outside. Wash the client's eyes with water only. Be sure to use a separate corner of the washcloth for each eye. Start at the top of the head to the chin on one side and do the same to the other side. Fingertips goes across the lips. Pat dry face with the towel under patient. Now move to the neck. Make your bath mitt, add soap, and take one swipe from ear to ear, wiping entire neck. Rinse with other washcloth and pat dry. For the chest, make your bath mitt, add soap, lower bath blanket, and wash from the shoulder down towards the waist, including the abdomen and under the breast. Rinse and pat dry. Cover the patient. For the arm, go ahead and make your bath mitt, add soap, and begin washing from the outside, meaning the backside of the arm, to the inside of the arm, wiping the armpit last, away from your face. After completing, rinse and pat dry. Now comes the back. Ask the patient to scoot towards you. Cross their legs in the direction you are turning them, then turn them away from you. The nurse will be assisting at this time, holding the mannequin up while you perform this part of the skill. Make your bath mitt, add soap, and begin washing the back from the top of the neck down towards the waist. Wash entire back, using short movements, circular or back and forth motions. Talk to the resident about their skin and cover topics such as the condition of the skin, any skin breakdown that you see, and things of the such. Rinse the back and then pat dry. Next, let's apply lotion. Apply lotion into your hands and warm it up by rubbing hands together. Then apply to the resident's back, starting from the bottom of the back upwards towards the shoulders. Apply to entire back. With a clean towel, pat dry and remove the excess lotion. At this point, ask the resident to begin to lay down, moving towards you, removing towel at the same time if possible. Make sure resident is laying in center of the bed, away from the edges. The testing nurse will walk away at this point. Gather the clean gown at the end of the bed to be placed on the resident. Lay it on top of the bath blanket and place the arm you washed first into the arm slot. Then go over to the other side, remove the old gown by rolling it away from you, place it at the end of the bed, then place the other arm into the arm slot on the gown. Ask the resident to lift up their head so the gown can be tied. Assist the resident putting their head back down on the pillow. Remove the bath blanket by rolling it away from you. Pull up the sheet to cover the resident and make sure the resident has a call light in reach at all times. Squeeze out washcloths and place them on top of the bedside table towel. Place all your supplies into the hamper. Go to the sink, pour the water into the sink or the toilet. With a clean paper towel, turn on the faucet and use that same paper towel on the backside of the toilet or on the edge of the sink to put the used basin on. It is important and required that you rinse each basin out at least 2 to 3 times. Turn the faucet off with the paper towel. Dry each basin completely and place inside of one another, and bring back with a paper towel holding them. Put the lotion and the soap back on the nightside table. Place the basins back into the open second drawer where you originally got them and close the drawer. Straighten up the sheets if they need it. Move any used supplies, wiping off bedside table, then place in hamper. Give your resident the patient care clothes while opening the drapes. Wash your hands. Take a few moments to review the skill in your head, making sure you wash your hands 2 times, talk to your resident, and provided safety. Once you feel confident, say done, and that will end the skill. Let's review and recap the steps and procedures of the skill we just learned. Complete hand wash number 1. Gather your supplies. Dress your table with the supplies on top of barrier. Fill basins with warm water. Fold bed sheets down halfway. Place bath blanket over resident. Place bath towel under resident. Make a bath mitt with the washcloth. Wash the face with no soap. Rinse then dry. Wash the neck with soap. Rinse then dry. Wash only half of the chest to the waist, and also demonstrate to the nurse the proper way to lift the breast of a female. Rinse, then dry. Wash the arm closest to you, wiping the armpit last, away from your face. Rinse, then dry. Turn the resident onto their side and wash their entire back. Rinse, then dry. Provide the resident with a back rub using lotion. Dry excess lotion. Dress resident in a clean gown. Clean up workspace and properly dispose of used supplies. Complete hand wash number 2. Remember, as with any skill, be sure to incorporate indirect care, addressing the resident's legal rights, safety, including standard precautions and infection control, personal preferences, and comfort needs as required. This concludes the CNA skills video. Questions or additional assistance, please contact your instructor.